Hi guys, Jodie here again with some more of haulage from online, I think mainly. So I'm just going to get right into it because this is really a part two of items that I have purchased lately online. Getting right into it, I made a few purchases from strawberrynet.com, or I placed one order from strawberrynet.com for a few items that I was after. Really pretty items. I did find an unboxed Chanel Glossimer in number 257, or Bikini Peach, and I think, yeah, other people mention it in their video a lot, that it's kind of annoying that they don't print the colour, the name of the colour anywhere on the lip gloss, only on the box. But that is the Chanel in Bikini Peach. Really pretty. I don't really make favourites videos because I don't have favourites of the month. Like, doesn't matter how much I love my makeup one day or one part of it. Because of my collection, I want to use everything that I have in my collection, so I change it up. Even, you know, an eyeliner, I'll use a different eyeliner on Tuesday than I did on the day before. No matter how much I loved it on the Monday, it's going to be a different eyeliner on the Tuesday, just to mix it up and make sure I'm using my collection. But that being said, this Chanel Bikini Peach, even just on its own, I would put it on probably maybe 2 layers. I was wearing this straight for about 2 to 3 days, which says a lot for this Chanel Bikini Peach. Really pretty colour. Little flecks of sort of gold in it. I think it was limited edition. I'm not sure if it's still available, but that was a Glossimer in 257, and if I was able to find it on strawberrynet.com, you might be able to too. And that was a pretty reasonable price. I think maybe around $20 for a Chanel lip gloss, which is amazing. I also picked up a colour that I had seen online as well as in stores. It's Laura Mercier. I didn't know that we were able to actually get Laura Mercier here in Australia, or at least Western Australia, until I saw it in the city in like a Maya store. And I was immediately taken by one of her eyeshadows in African Violet, and this is what it looks like in the pan. You can see it's like a purple, and again, my lighting is really letting me down. I know, I've got this light right next to me to try and improve things, but it's like a purple sort of violet colour with gold. Is that showing up at all? Yeah, with gold glitters in it. Show you on my hand. Still got swatches from the last video I made with Inglot, but you can see it there. Well, you probably can't see it there because the lighting is so horrid, but yeah, it's a sort of purple with a lovely gold. Yeah, that is almost like a duochrome as well. Really pretty colour, Laura Mercier. I also got her Silk Cream Finish Foundation, but I have not tried that one yet, so can't comment on that. I did also get a Smashbox Eyelights palette in Beam, and it's 3 colours in there. You can see there, really pretty. I would say don't waste your money if you've got CoverGirl's, is it Shimmering Sands? Very sort of similar colours, you know, you've got a nice sort of white. They go on really quite a whitey white. You can see the pinky kind of colour here and the browny colour here. They look quite pigmented on my hand, but apply, and I'm just going to show you the swatches on my hand there. Sorry. So 1, 2, 3. They are pretty. It's a pretty, you know, nice palette, but I don't think there's anything that different about them. They are quite sort of sheeny, frosty kind of colours, more pigmented than like the CoverGirl Shimmering Sands, but I don't think they're, you know, terribly original. Actually, they remind me a lot of the is it Sweet Candy, Candy Sweet, a Wet n Wild trio actually. Sweet as Candy? Maybe. Tim Taylor actually did a review on it recently, but it reminds me a lot of that palette, and I would say, you know, for Smashbox, you know, it's definitely not something that you need, but it is a pretty, you know, a nice, pretty palette, but I don't think you have to spend that sort of much money for those colours. A couple more items I did purchase. I'm not sure if you've heard, or if you're in Australia you may have heard, or from a previous video of mine, that Bare Escentuals is actually leaving the Australian market. I think Shiseido has bought Bare Escentuals, in Australia at least, and they're pulling it from the Australian market. So it's been on sale everywhere. It's been half price at Maya and David Jones, and I bought a couple of eyeshadows. Even though at half price Australian retail prices, it was still way too much compared to what you're paying in America for these same products. So that being said though, I got some really good deals on a couple of kits. I walked past and passed on these kits, the Smokey Eye kit, which does also come with a brush, and that's actually what I'm wearing today. It's probably about I don't know, 16 hours old, but that's what I'm wearing today on my eyes. It's the only thing about making makeup videos when you're a mother of children and you work full time. The only chance you really get to make videos is late at night after everyone's in bed. And funny, but you can touch up your makeup, but really in reality you put most of it on about 16 hours ago. Your eyes, at least speaking for myself, my eyes are all bloodshot. I'm sort of looking my worst of the whole day. It's not a great time to be making beauty videos, but hey, you know, I think it's good to know and to share with each other what we look like at all times of the day, not just after we freshly applied a whole face of makeup, but you know, I'm here to share with you what I look like barefaced when I do a tutorial that way, and then what I look like at the end of the day. So, you know, hey, we're all here to share. It's all a very close community. And also, sorry, second palette I got was the Rocker Eye kit, and I got really good deals on that because, as I said, they are leaving the Australian market. And I have not tried that Rocker Eye palette, but I remember, I think about 2 years ago, there was a plethora of tutorials on YouTube for the Rocker Eye palette. So really dramatic, I think, you know, black and dark greys with that one. But these kits do have, I think one of them has a colour called 1980s in it. And I think when the kit came out, I could not buy 1980s separately as its own colour. And there was, 1980s, there you go, that comes in the Rocker palette, and that is there are the colours that come in the Rocker palette. 1980s is the top one, and it's a really shimmery sort of grey, really pretty. And this one does not show the three colours, the Smokey Eye palette, but I think that has Celestine in it. Yes, this has Skyline, Celestine, two colours I should say, and a double-ended smoky eye brush, and that's a picture of the colours on the back there. This one, I think, being Celestine, really pretty. So I really like those kits, I will say that. Last thing I will show you from my online hauls for the night is a couple of brushes, and I think in my last video I showed you a NARS cream cactus flower blush that I ended up buying from eBay, and I guess I've seen this brush in store. I've had it, you know, the Mecca Cosmetica artists have used this brush on me when putting on liquid blushes. Actually, it was the first time I saw it. Just the look of the brush is beautiful, really different from anything else that I've got, but I've also seen it in a couple of Beauty Guru videos, and so I did go hunting around for this brush, and I was able to find one that had very good reviews on eBay. The price, I think it's, I don't even know the name of it, it's like the Yachiyo brush, the NARS Yachiyo, which is like an Artisan brush. It doesn't look like any of the other makeup brushes that NARS makes, or that any other, you know, cosmetic company makes, but I think, you know, it's handmade. They call it an Artisan Yachiyo brush. It's so soft. I'll show it to you without talking about it more, but it's a really beautiful soft tapered brush that is just, I'll just hold it up next to my face so you can see the size of it. It's just a beautiful brush for blush. I don't use it for contouring. I use the Sigma tapered face brush for contouring, but it would be a beautiful brush for contouring. I got a couple of these, and I got them from an Australian seller for I think about 20 bucks each, and that's as opposed to, gosh, I think maybe in at $70 something each normally is what you would pay for this in Australia. The Yachiyo brush, I think, is how you say it. But I do use one for highlighter, so I put on like NARS Albatross with that. It's just a lovely size for highlighter as well as blush, and you can use it with, you know, it's beautiful with liquid cream or powder blush. So I'd probably get more of these if I didn't already have so many brushes. I have enough brushes for all of those reasons, but I got 2 of these and absolutely love it. So I just searched eBay for Yachiyo, I think, and this came up and the reviews were great. Someone actually, one of the buyers of these brushes said that they actually took their brush into NARS, or a NARS counter, I guess maybe at Mecca. I'm not sure how available NARS is over east in Australia, but they said they confirmed at the NARS counter that it was a genuine product. So who knows, you know, maybe it's all made in Hong Kong or Japan by the name, but I doubt it. And you know, maybe some black market people get a hold of it at the factory and sell it. I don't know how it all works. But anyway, I'm going to stop now because I'm just blabbing again. It happens with you guys. I don't know what it is, but you guys just get me off on a tangent and it's so hard to stay focused. But that is it. I mentioned in the other video I have couple more videos coming up on some NYX purchases that I've made recently. You can purchase NYX cosmetics in Australia from crushcosmetics.com. I made most of my purchases from eBay because I found that the prices with shipping from America was cheaper that way than through crushcosmetics.com. But a couple new things to me. You got some matte lip creams, some new colours in the glosses, their regular, you know, Goddess of the Night glosses, and some new lipsticks, and also their new Nude on Nude palette, the one with the 20 colours that's kind of similar to the Urban Decay Naked palette. So looking forward to sharing those products with you very, very soon. Look out for those. Thank you so much for watching and have a beautiful day. See you soon. Bye.